We all have shit to record.
Started.
Okay.
You're the one that always complains about us ruining the intros, so I'm going to let you do it this time.
What's wrong with Banjo's Mother's a Whore?
No, you're the one that always complains that we interrupt the intros.
There's nothing wrong with it. Just, you know, we've gotten used to it at this point.
There's a lot of things that Banjo's Mother's gotten used to. Welcome to the my. Damn it! I almost said my sanity again. Fuck.
Okay, we just need to get one of those things that you click at the start of each thing, and yeah.
No, you just have bars and tones with the clock. Deet. Every time.
I could probably make something for RBS like that.
I can guarantee you there's a preset within Premiere that'll do it. Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
there's radial swipes, I'm sure, like transitions.
Yeah, that's not what he's talking about.
I know.
No, the actual bars and tones, yeah, that's actually something you can create in Premiere.
Okay, so when you edit it this week...
All right.
Since apparently I'm completely inept at everything.
Pretty much.
Well, I've been saying this for how long?
Hey, remember... Wait, no, I pulled him onto the server, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that was your fault.
And forever...
You didn't even apply the right way. He wasn't even old enough.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't.
Wasn't
No, you most definitely were not.
Because you were like 15 and we said 16. You were 14 or 15. And we had said minimum age was 16. Well,
That
great.
could not have been that long ago. What?
How old are you now?
I'm 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
3 years ago. 3.5. Because it was, I think, what do we say? It was March 2012?
That sounds very right, because that's about the time that I bought my computer and actually had a real computer.
Yeah.
You know what? We do this once every month, and it always blows my mind.
Well, when we're at Summoners Con, you can blow something else. What's up, guys? My name is Azrael Eternity, and welcome to the Eternity PC podcast.
I'm Banjo.
PC. That's Banjo. That's Grave.
The silent observer, I guess.
Apparently.
Mom.
Well, you don't really contribute much. Well, I'll say to conversation in this instance.
Okay.
So
I was going to agree with you, but okay.
Yeah, I'll save you for
Hey,
this
he's
point.
doing all of our videos for the next week, so I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, Summoners Con is in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
It's a week from next Friday. Or this Friday. It's a week from this Friday.
It's on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I'm flying out there Friday.
Yeah, I'm driving down Friday.
We all are
Yeah, it's
getting
Friday.
there. Anyhow,
It's
Yeah.
Friday. We are summoners. We are convenient.
it's coming up soon.
It's coming up soon.
Very soon.
Oh
It's
my
frightening.
God. The day that this is going to be released, in 1 week, will be when I start my vacation.
How many days are you taking off?
I'm going to be off 7 days, from the 18th to the 24th, and then I go back to work the 25th, which is the day before Thanksgiving. So,
Okay, so welcome back.
yeah, welcome back from that musical interlude.
Yeah, sorry. About
2015 ranked season ends on November 11th. So today, if you're watching it, today's the last day. You can earn ranked rewards. Ranked rewards include if you are gold or higher in solo queue, you get the Victorious Silver skin. You also get, if you're silver and higher, you get ranked borders. They have specific ones depending on. They have 3 different ones for Challenger, depending on where you are in Challenger. There's one specifically for I think the top 10, then the top 50, and then the top 200. All have different borders. So those are all really neat. And then ward skins for ranked rewards, for team ranked, which we never got off the ground because we got real ragey. We had one good game.
It was an amazing game.
That wasn't team
Ranked.
3v3 on Twisted Treeline that was not ranked. And then we were just like, oh, let's try that again, 3v3. And we got shit on twice.
Yeah. Consecutively shit on.
Consecutively shit on.
Now, there's a problem with y'all. Y'all don't want to try ranked. So our team is inactive now.
Yeah. Is that really surprising?
No.
This is the second time that's happened.
Yeah, it's not surprising. It's just kind of disappointing because you literally don't lose anything for going into Twisted Treeline ranked.
You lose plenty of sanity.
But it's not the real game.
You have to play like 5 games, I think, to get team ranked.
Yeah, 5 for teams. Yeah,
5 for teams. So
it just you people need to just loosen.
No, and the funny thing is, if it weren't for the fact that I'm so bogged down with like trying to do videos and stuff for the preseason, I probably would be playing ranked constantly, because it's like, well, I'm already bronze 1. The fuck am I going to lose if I get knocked down a bunch? You know, I'm probably going to end up getting placed.
You get to play with us.
So
no, but there's almost no number of games that I could probably lose that I would get down to bronze 5 with you guys. Just saying.
I don't know. It's happened.
No, but I mean,
Look at Grave.
The laws
He played
of
3 games with
probability-
me.
The laws of probability have to give me at least like 1 win every X number of games, so that would still keep my LP up.
They don't have to do shit. That's just what they say they'll do.
No, I'm just saying, the law of probability, even if I'm shit in every single game, I'm going to win at least some statistically small percentage.
There's going to be some challenger guy in bronze that's going to carry your ass.
No, more likely it's going to be somebody boosting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there's a lot of that going around.
I had somebody earlier today invite me to a game,
Okay.
and it was ranked, and they were like, "Hey, you want a duo?" And I was like, "Do you really want to do that?" And then they looked at my profile and they saw I was bronze 5, and they were like, "Yep, nope, bye."
Was it somebody you knew? Like had played with previously?
I'm trying to remember how he ended up on my friends list. I think that Kat in the league chat invited me to a game one time with 3 other people, and all of those people were awesome. So I added them to my friends list. Never spoke again, just regular league friend stuff. And then out of the blue, he messaged me today, "Hey, you want to play ranked?" I'm like, "Yeah, you don't want to do that." So no, it's not somebody I knew.
You see, we have this very unique way of playing. We're very good at it. It's called being shit at the game.
No, it's called playing for fun.
Being shit tier.
Sorry. That's what I meant.
See, at least I am wood 5. You guys are like shit 10.
No, I'm shit 7. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was gonna say we at least made it to 7, maybe 6, maybe.
The thing is, I don't play smart.
You can be shit too.
I play to go ham. And
that's the
sometimes
problem.
that goes really well, and most of the times it doesn't. My
Times
match
it ends with
history.
me going, Banjo, no, don't do that.
Why did you do that? It's like a horror movie. You yell at the screen, "Don't do that! Don't do that!" You did it. You fucking did it. You see that?
No, I can tell you guys exactly what every single bot lane game that Grave and Banjo are in bot lane together. Grave says, "Don't do the thing." Banjo says, "I'm doing the thing." It's it. That's every single conversation. Don't do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing.
And then he's like, no, don't do that, don't do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Banjo has been slain. I did the thing.
I fucking told you not to. Come on.
That's exactly how it goes down.
That's every single bot. Every single time they're in bot lane. That's why we have so many games where they're in solo lanes.
No, that's for your sanity, Asriel.
Honestly, more and more recently, I've been trying to play mind games with him, and I've already exposed this to him. I keep saying, "Don't die." Doesn't work as well.
No, you have to do
the funny.
psychology.
The fun part is when Grave plays like Anivia support, because
and we win every time.
because Banjo tries to do the thing and Grave just throws down a wall. Like I spectated a game where like 3 of the enemy team was dead. Grave is already up with their team taking taking Baron. Banjo is coming from bot lane and tried to go mid. Or no. Grave, you're both going up together.
Up to the bush by the gate.
Yeah, up to the bush by Blue Base's gate on red side jungle. And Banjo starts going towards mid lane through the bush, trying to go up to mid lane's base gate, essentially. And Grave, like, just wall.
No, bad boy.
Don't do the thing.
No, the best thing about Grave and I as a duo queue, we can come up with the most fucky combinations ever and win with those combinations every single time. Like Azrael, Draven, and Yana. You wouldn't think they'd work together.
That's not supposed to work.
Yeah, Draven and Yana don't really work that well together.
Because
but Yana,
one is massively engaging and one of them is massive disengage.
Right, but Yana has her shield, which boosts AD, which...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's still support at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
very much
that's
so.
going to be a thing. But what was another one? Anivia and Jinx worked really super stupid well.
That's one of the Grave playing Yana is one of the instances of Banjo saying don't do the thing, because Grave likes to think that he's a badass and can flash ult.
He's done it once. Once
he's done it once successfully that I have seen.
And he only ever plays Yana with me. It's a mutually exclusive relationship.
I can hit Giannis tornadoes every time.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
fucking
But Thresh hooks, Bard stuns, Blitz hooks.
Hey, Bard stuns I can't hit. Don't ask me why.
Occasionally.
Only when they're coming through your portal, like through your
That's
magic.
true, yeah.
That's when you hit them.
That's a giveaway.
Yeah, that's the ones that you hit.
The ones where they can't stop it, yeah.
Exactly. It's like, you're dumb enough to switch through the portal.
Anyhow.
So all the Keystone Masteries, hopefully by this point, by the time this is going up, I've already finished that video.
Speaking of.
But Keystone Masteries are definitely going to be a key part of... Wah, wah. I made Banjo's brain hurt. Are definitely going to be a big part of Season 6. And I don't know if you guys noticed it when you were playing on PvE. They actually included in one of the updates.
PvE.
I thought you... Oh, no, that's
no,
right.
We queued up once,
tried.
and then it crashed, and then it didn't work.
So, on PvE, in the game, and this is going to get pushed to live, I think in 5.22, if not in 5.23. But when you tab to look at people's summoner spells and builds and everything, it'll actually show what their Keystone Mastery is.
And you can only have one Keystone Mastery out of all 3 branches.
Correct.
Right. Okay. I only played around with it a little bit on the PvE.
Because what it is you can only have a maximum of 18 points, and to get to a Keystone, you have to hit 18 points.
Yeah.
So if you hit 18 points in one row, you're only going to have 12 points left.
Right.
12 points left.
Right. Yeah.
It's a pretty good design.
Yeah. I really like how they switched it up where you can only have, tiers 1, 3, 5, you can only have 5 points total. And tiers 2, 4, 6, you can only have 1 point. So it's like tiers 1, 3, and 5, you can kind of split the points so you have like an average or something. Yeah. But it's like you're either doing this or you're getting this.
Which the thing that I found kind of neat whenever I was playing around with it was if you chose one of the 5 marked ranks, or the 5-point ranks, it would autofill all 5 points.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, I mean, it
makes it quicker for if you're in champ select and you need to swap a whole bunch.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Which I see happen a lot.
Oh, yeah, like every single pro game, or not pro game, but, like pro streamers. Yeah, they change them every single game because they're doing something different. But the Keystone Masteries, I like them. I definitely like how the Keystones themselves give you kind of mini abilities on their own.
Yeah.
To kind of add to your champion. it definitely diversifies the game every time.
Yeah, because I mean, for example, one of the things that I was thinking of the other day was for supports, it's going to be huge. Because, for example, you have caster supports like Yana or Sona or Nami or Soraka, where one of the Keystone Masteries, I can't remember which one off the top of my head, but it boosts all of your shields and heals.
Yes.
But on the opposite of that, you could also go for the Deathfire Touch, because your poke becomes so much more damaging. Like, for example, like I was mostly focusing on Sona because she has her Q, which auto-targets, and it will try to prioritize champions. So her Q poke can become really damaging on its own if she builds a little bit of AP, but then she also has the effect of the Deathfire Touch, in which case not only is she doing that damage, but then she's burning them for more damage.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're depending on what your composition is, that's a big swing from having a support that is going to heal and supply all that utility and also deal damage and have really good poke in lane, as opposed to focusing more on shielding and healing and having the increased strength and healing of those buffs to their laning champion, their lane partner. Even the the champion mastery or the Keystone Mastery that is for the damage reduction, that one is going to be one that's going to be strong for even solo laners, like solo top laners that are going to have that single lane damage. And then by the time that it gets to mid lane, when they are going to be grouping, it's not going to matter that they're going to be taking that damage for their teammates because they're going to have items. Help. Yeah, it's going to help their teammates, and they're going to have the items to be able to sustain that damage.
I'm going to love that on tank sports.
Yeah, like Leona or Nautilus or, with how you build... Bard. Yeah, Braum, with how you build Bard, since you build Warmogs. Yeah. Tom Kench. That's going to be a keystone that's going to be really strong for them. But it doesn't feel like any single Keystone Mastery is hardline this person.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to add a lot of diversity to the game. I was very sad to see, because I didn't pay attention to it originally when I was first started talking about Keystone Masteries when we first saw it, is that I had said that the crit Keystone Mastery that gives healing when you crit, I said that would be really good for Ashe. I didn't notice in Ashe's changes, they took away her crit.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Ashe no longer crits for bonus damage.
Like, crits just don't do bonus damage at all? Or?
Crits don't do bonus damage at all.
So even if she builds IE?
Even if she builds IE, her crits will not, because if she builds IE, maybe it might boost it by 50%. But as it stands, because doesn't it, for IE, doesn't it boost it from 200 to 250?
It increases the damage of the her
but
crits.
her crit by itself will no longer deal bonus damage. It applies a double effect of her frost shot for the slow.
Why the fuck is it called a crit then?
I don't know.
A critical strike does extra damage, last I checked. Am I wrong?
I wonder if it's just going to be that, just from what I'm...
Are they just changing her passive? Or...
Yeah, basically, it sounds like they're changing her passive and making it so that at the beginning of the game she has no crit, but as you build crit strike chance, it does bonus damage instead.
No, it doesn't. You don't. Really? She does. Here, I can show you it, or put it right now. Ashe can now... Oh, hold on. Ashe can now critical strike like normal.
Okay.
But rather than dealing increased damage, she deals 1.0 total damage, so what her normal damage would be, and her slow is applied with double effectiveness at 10, 18, 26, 34, 42, 50%. This decays to base amount over the slow duration. Ash's critical strikes no longer deal bonus damage, but apply an empowered slow to the target.
So you said that...
So she does not deal bonus damage for her crit. Instead, when she crits, if in the instance of her crit chance, if she crits, quote unquote, she deals an empowered slow. So instead of doing more damage, she slows more. Which is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
However, they did change some other things to her. Her Ranger's Focus, the Q, has to be procced on 5, can only now be activated on 5 stacks, which is fine with me. I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
that's actually something that I enjoy. It has a cooldown. It has a cooldown of 0.
And a mana cost of...
I think it still has the same mana cost, which is 50 mana.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. And it doesn't amplify the slow. So it's basically she gets the bonus attack speed whenever she hits 5 stacks and wants to hit Q. And she does the machine gun.
That's interesting. I guess that kind of makes up for the no critting anymore.
I really don't think that it does.
Because now say kinda.
Now Ash, it feels like Ash took a huge step back because now she's not. I don't feel like she qualifies really as an ADC. Like she's still a marksman, but I don't think of her as a carry now. Like I can only think of her as like an AD support essentially.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I mean, people are already playing her as a support.
I have played a game as Ash support. It was I did. It actually did well. I had who did I have? I think I had a Jinx AD carry.
Oh God.
It was fun. Also, her W volley counts as a crit strike for the purposes of Fraud Shot's critical slow. So anytime you hit somebody,
always a crit.
Exactly.
Cool.
So it'll always deal the empowered
pseudo crit. Yeah.
It'll always deal the empowered slow.
Weird.
But she's one of the only ADCs
that got neutered.
Well, that really got any significant changes. Like Jinx got some changes.
That's not true. Like
yeah,
6 champions. No.
No. I mean, like other than the main 6.
Yeah.
They had a whole list.
Quinn also had one. Quinn
was one of the main ones.
No.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
Her alt changed entirely, remember?
I might be stupid. Let me think. Wait, no, because I didn't have it in my script. What the hell?
Then you missed it. That's been released.
I basically looked at something and typed exactly what it said, so...
Well done.
Patch notes. Hold on. 5.22 draft. No, you have Quinn in there as damage per level reduced and base damage increased. You skipped a whole shitload of stuff of hers, I think.
You know what it might have been? I didn't see the whole ult thing. And since I don't really have time to keep up with anything else or any other websites.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it.
The original whatever.
Dude, the Kog'Maw changes, I'm so excited for.
You're telling me I'm the ADC.
And you didn't even notice those.
Yeah, I did. The 5 per second attacks? Holy shit.
No, I put that in your notes.
I might have...
Your line was, everything else is slight balances, but other than that, he's unchanged.
Really?
I put a whole... Did you not... You read my notes.
I did.
I had a whole shit ton of notes for you. I didn't have any notes for Grave because he hasn't done the script yet.
Oh!
But yeah, Kog'Maw, oh my god, his W, it now doubles his attack speed. So you can get 5 attacks per second. And I've seen it. It was in my Pantheon game. It's a fucking machine gun. No, it's literally... But
he has to be standing still for it.
No.
Uh-huh.
Well, kind of.
Kind of, because I mean, like, there's no way that you would be able to move in between auto attacks.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's once every fifth, or what is it like? Yeah, once every fifth of a second, you do an auto. Like, I don't know anybody with that sort of reflexes. Oh, and the guy
Faker?
had Runan's hurricane. So it was fucking hilarious. It was like wave clear, W.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a spotlight on that when
Yes.
patch rolls around. Just do a whole game commentary.
And then,
Oh,
you know,
fun.
I'll just play Lulu.
Oh,
Help,
we were
Pix.
playing Ash Lulu earlier today, and I was actually firing basics faster than Lux could reload.
Picks.
Pix. Shut the fuck up.
Lux is a champion.
No, Pix is a champion. Lux is the
no.
fairy.
Pix is a demon fairy.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking of a little
Lux
Lex
is just a
floating
demon.
around, shooting lasers.
Pew! Pew! Pew!
I'm a fire in my laser.
Except like 1,000 times higher in the pitch.
No
Not gonna
laser.
try it. Not gonna try it.
I don't think you could.
Is
Are
that
we
a
gonna just stop there, or is that?
Is that a challenge?
Oh, God.
Rest in peace. Really deep, whatever voice, scary voice that I was using. I'm not going to be using that for future patch notes
Why?
because it hurts my throat, especially with all the shit I have to talk about for this patch. Are you
Oh,
kidding
you're
me?
telling me. Look up
A
my
die.
script.
Also, that voice is a registered trademark of my channel.
Is it registered though? Is it really?
I don't think you can register a voice.
Sure
No,
you
no,
can.
you cannot.
You can trademark it.
Mhm.
No.
You can do some
Oh.
shit with it because Mickey Mouse voice is whatever by Disney.
Well, Disney doesn't quite count.
Considering they own
they
the
have-
copyright system.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Like they have so many special exceptions. Like Mickey Mouse has been copywritten for like, I think 8 times longer than what is actually allowed, or something.
Well, it's
no,
more
they
along the
bought it
lines-
for 8 times longer than what is actually presented in the default copyright.
You've got to realize that the only reason our copyright laws are as extreme as they are, Disney. They forced the legislation to get it. Yes.
No, that's been that way since the 1800s, dude.
No, it
Yeah.
was never 70 years plus.
Books,
It was always something shorter.
No, books were always 88 years. I took a whole course on copyrights. Like half of my web tech.
All I
course
want to
was-
fucking know is what motherfucker thinks that they own the copyright to Hall of the Mountain King, because that fucking shit is open.
That was
Because I had somebody
composed
do a
and that was composed and what's the word? Recorded by an open. I don't know. Shut up. Kevin MacLeod. He's a guy.
Yes. So I always pronounced his name wrong.
Kevin MacLeod.
Yep.
I did
'Cause
too.
It wasn't until my wife started watching an Australian TV show on Netflix called McLeod's Daughters, and it's spelt the same way. I was just like, "That's how it's said." Like,
Well, it's a good thing you don't get any viewers.
Siobhan. Do you know how to spell Siobhan? The name Siobhan.
It doesn't have a couple of A's in
And-
there.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's Siobhan.
Siobhan
Siobhan.
with a V.
Couple. A couple.
I know 2 people named Siobhan that have it that it's spelt that way.
Are they black?
One of them is, yes.
What kind of race is the other one?
Huh?
There's a question you don't
Like-
ask very often.
Like I think Cuban white mix. I can't remember.
What? I can only assume it's like a Louisiana kind of.
I have no fucking clue.
That's not how you use that letter. I know in Spanish a V makes a B sound, but a B does not make a V sound in any language at all.
Backwards.
Because I didn't know until like somebody said like, oh, here's my friend's number, and I called and it was all, is this Siobhan? it's pronounced Siobhan.
Sabayan.
I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, I mean, I know people with fucked up names. I knew somebody in the 8th grade whose name was Snowflake.
But you knew how to spell snowflake.
Yeah.
But it was spelled Snowflake.
Oh my god.
So, God, we're so way off topic.
It doesn't matter. That's all we had to talk about.
That's all we have. So patch 5.22 released is expected on Wednesday. Patch notes should come out Tuesday. And we'll all be happy. Oh, I remembered something we should talk about. The new... Fuck, I can't remember what it's called.
I didn't think you'd remember it.
Yeah, the Champion Select experience.
That was cool. I like it a lot. It's going to be interesting how they implement it, though. Because right now we have 3 different kinds of Champion Selects. We have Team Builder, we have Normals, and we have Draft.
This is mostly going to be replacing draft.
I know that,
Yeah.
but like, does Normals just stay everybody's cutthroat all for themselves?
They're probably gonna use the
No,
same
I think it's
design,
gonna be used. It's gonna be used across all platforms. They were just primarily testing it for draft because
So
it's
they
going to be
just removed the banning phase, basically.
Yeah, they're just going to remove the banning phase, and
Okay.
everybody's just going to blind pick at the same time.
Now that they have the interface made, why would they wait? Well, then again,
I
understand why they
but
would wait.
I
Because
like-
they're lazy.
I like the idea of queuing up for ranked with
With your role already determined.
your role already selected.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
how it works, if you guys haven't seen it, is that you go into Champion Select and you pick 2 roles, and you can pick fill, and basically it tries to match you with other players just like it does in Team Builder that are picking certain roles, and so it'll put you into a lobby, and it'll say this is your role, and if you can be punished if you try to deviate from it, like if you picked support and jungle like I do, and it gives you jungle but you really want to play support, you can't, so you pick a support, you can get punished just like you would in any other game.
Now, is that automatic, or is that based
No, it's
on
No,
reports?
that's gonna be reports.
It's based on reports.
Gotcha. But
yeah.
that I don't really see that being an issue, because if you really want to play support, you'll pick support as your primary.
But it doesn't. There's no.
It's not guaranteed.
There's not a primary. There's not really. I mean, there is a primary.
I thought it was primary and secondary, and
There
then
is primary
if
and secondary.
you didn't get your
But
primary.
in my experience, so I only actually played one game, but I went through like 6 Champion Selects because people were fuckers. And that was the other thing. If anybody ever times out for anything, even if they are like how you pre-select what champion you want, and then it gets to them and they don't confirm that champion, it kicks you out.
Yeah.
You have to. It restarts your
Well,
lobby.
I wouldn't say
But
that's people being
we
fuckers.
found
I would
something.
say that's people being not knowing how the system works.
No, I'm sure. Go ahead, Grave.
I was just gonna say we found it's probably a bug with it. When it crashed for us, it was because everybody had locked out, and the timer was counting down, and Banjo crashed.
Yeah, my
And it
client just
crashed
totally
the
closed
entire
out.
lobby.
Good times.
Yeah, so we sat there staring at the 0 seconds, just kind of. So
But-
is this supposed to start yet?
In like the 5 lobbies that I was in, I got my secondary role 3 of the times,
Eh.
which is weird.
But your secondary role was support.
My secondary role was actually jungle. I was trying to play support games.
Why would okay? So then 2 other people were doing, or 2 other people. Somebody else in all those 3 lobbies had support as their main as well, and it was a coin flip basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it works. Trust me.
Woo!
Shut up. Trying to think.
That's
What
really
else?
it, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
We suck.
like I'm really looking forward to the Champs League, but a lot of people, a lot of people, have been really digging at the negatives of it. I've been
Well, as they
following.
should.
Well, the problem is that they're not quite understanding how it's going to work and how
And they're complaining about the
it doesn't.
AFK
Well, it's
thing.
no. It's not even that. It's that they're trying to equate it to an already in place system from different games. You know, like Dota or
They're
like
just fucking
StarCraft.
retarded.
Right. You know, you don't compare apples and
So
oranges.
it's your general pre-patch BS.
A lot of it.
Okay.
If you are interested in looking at it, you guys can check out Riot Light. It's at Riot LYTE. He's one of the QA guys that's really been taking a lot of the damage for this and answering a lot of questions. You can also go onto his Ask FM. It's ask.fm/Riot Light, I think, where he's answered a lot of questions in regards to all of this. So you can check him out. That's about it. There's really not a whole lot. There's a bunch of new summoner icons. There's been adjustments to kill bounties. I'll toss that in the link dump. And then, like I had said, I think earlier, Home Guards, the changes were reverted. So the Home Guard enchantment will exist in 5.22, so you can still buy it. And then in 5.23, in those patch notes, Home Guard will be an effect that automatically applies to all champions after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
This is going to be hilarious.
But back to
yeah, it's
the...
gonna be fun. So Home Guard with alacrity.
Oh, Lord.
On
Oh god. Okay. I just thought of the most fucking counterintuitive thing in the fucking world. Kog'Maw, max attack speed, W on with Führer enchantment on his boots. Well, it's like, no, he's not going to have the move speed that you get from your attacks. You're not going to get because he's not going to be moving. It's essentially like a fucking stationary Gatling gun.
Yeah.
When he has that on.
And he really does have to be stationary, though.
Can you? Oh my god! Can you imagine getting ganked? Like Kog'Maw's a very immobile champion. For those that haven't played him, can you imagine somebody coming in and ganking, and you already have like somehow managed to have like, we'll say 2 attack speed, or whatever, and you get 4, and you're doing 4 attacks per second, and you have like Blade of the Ruined King in there, you will literally shred that thing, whoever's ganking you, into non-existence before the enemy laners get there.
Yeah. The problem is going to be, doesn't it reduce the damage your basics do?
I believe so, yes.
Wait a
Otherwise,
second.
that would just be broke.
What about Last Whisper?
What do you mean? Last Whisper's changed,
Doesn't
dude.
work that way.
It doesn't give true damage.
Now,
for...
static, on the other hand, now that I think about it,
Because, yeah,
every
static.
2 seconds,
Because that recharges off of your autos.
Yeah.
Yep. every 10 autos.
Oh, God. Every 2 seconds you get zapped.
Exactly.
That's pretty great.
God, what other... Oh, my God. I mean,
Oh, God. Static
like
with
Blade-
Hurricane.
Static with Hurricane and Blade of the Ruined King and Wit's End. Like, just full-on hit.
That's mean.
Oh, hey, throw it. I was going to...
Just full-on hit.
Yeah.
And get in, let's see. What else could you do? I don't even know all the... I don't even know...
IE for the fun of it.
No. I don't know. Banjo, you must be so fucking excited over that crit Keystone Mastery.
There's a crit keystone?
Yeah. Holy
When you
shit.
crit, you get speed.
When you crit, you get speed and health.
Oh, yeah, that one. That one. Yeah. I know about that one. That one's gonna be fun.
That one's going to be Jinx.
That one's gonna be every ADC ever.
I know, but terrifying.
Yes.
What is it?
Or Yasuo.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Warlord's Bloodlust. Crit strikes heal for 15% of the damage dealt and grant you 20% attack speed for 4 seconds. With a 2-second cooldown.
Attack speed or move?
Attack speed.
Oh,
No, you're thinking of, what is it? Storm Raider Surge. Dealing 30% of a champion's max health within 2 seconds.
Oh,
grants
yeah.
you 35% move speed.
That one's
Rengar and Talon are going to fucking love that.
yeah.
I mean, hell, LeBlanc.
I think she's
Like, I'm gonna pop in, pop out, and run.
yeah.
Meow.
Just stop my.
I know, right? There's some that I don't like.
What's that?
Like Thunderlord's Decree.
You mean Volibear?
Yeah. It's Volibear. MIDI Volibear is old.
Cool.
So you Volibear with that and static, just for giggles.
Lightning everywhere!
I am the god of lightning.
All right.
And
I think we're going to wrap that up here before we all reveal too much of our insanity. Why did I
think we're a little
delete
too
something
late
and all of
there.
a sudden it says what do?
Yeah,
the hell?
Grave posted like 3 links.
I know he did. So thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed listening to all of our BS and the musical interlude over Banjo's bitching. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Where we'll
we
hopefully
talk
have
about-
something to talk about.
Well, we will. We'll have stuff from 5.23.
Maybe.
Hopefully. We'll see what
Summer's
happens.
fun.
No.
You'll
it's in
only
2
know
weeks.
if you watch. Thank you guys, and we'll see you later.
And don't forget to subscribe.
That's
Right.
it. Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, that. Take care of
It's
that.
right.
First.
It's right down there.
Click the button.
Click it.
Initiate sellout mode.
You
Okay,
know
now.
you want to.
Hold on. Can we put the Shia LaBeouf at the end? Just do it. Do it.
Grave can.
Grave can.
Grave. I want you to put him right down there. Okay.
Just do it!
Right down
I'm
there.
gonna put him right on you.
All right. And cut.
And cut.